My name is Sandira Belia. I was born in France, in Brittany, and I was a very sensitive child, to the point that my mom, who raised me alone in the first years, was often a bit helpless to how to support me with this sensitivity. And I know that many of you will relate to this. Probably many of you had similar experience or know children who are highly sensitive and live with similar questions. So for many years I was a bit puzzled. What is this sensitivity about? Is it a curse? Is it a flow? Is it a strength? But why is it so hard then? And how can I turn it into a source of power? And this became my life journey. And what I observe during this many years of research is that most sensitive people choose one of those two ways. Either they toughen up, like create a shell around them so that they stop feeling so much and reacting so much to external inputs. Either they turn into victims, and it is always someone else's fault, it's the world's fault, and they feel condemned to endure it and feel the need to complain about it. And I have lived both of these extremes in different phases of my life. There is a third way. There is a third way where sensitivity is used as an amazing force, a driving force. And when one learns how to understand it, recognize it, boost it, and harness it, then sensitivity becomes the key to live an intuitive life. And for this, one needs to learn how to recognize their intuitive language, their unique blend of dialects from different ways that intuition can speak to you, through you. And this can be trained like a muscle so that this can become fluid and natural in every situation of life. My mission in this world, in this life, is to help as many people as possible to recognize and hone their intuition in service for a world guided by integrity and aligned decisions. I truly believe that intuition is the key to the next chapter of human's evolution. And whether we make it or not, as humanity in this big communitarian experiment will depend on how human beings are able to feel, think, act intuitively. Because intuition is about alignment. Alignment with one's vision, one's purpose, one's mission. And right now, in our world, there are too many people in positions of power who are not aligned with their intuition. They're driven by fear. Because if they were aligned to their intuition, they would not make decisions that lead to wars. So what I teach in my programs, my courses, is concrete tools to support my clients into tapping in this inner knowing. And what makes my coaching so special is that my clients receive immediate feedback in the practices that we do together to learn how to recognize the difference between the voice of the intuition and the voice of the mind or the fears. And this capacity for discernment is fundamental. I use one essential tool in most of my sessions, and this is the 3D blindfold. It's an eye mask that is comfortable so that one can open their eyes during the practices, and it invites you to drop into darkness. And this darkness that is not shadow, the rich, beautiful space of darkness, is an incredible portal to inner wisdom. It invites the brain waves to relax, and by removing visual inputs, it somehow allows the system to explore new doors of perception. So I'll give you an example. One of the first practice that I do in many of my programs is called intuitive vision. So I invite my clients to wear the blindfold and I give them a picture that they haven't seen before with their physical eyes. And I tell you, 99.99% of my clients are blown away by the amount of information that they are able to perceive from this picture using their clairs, their subtle senses. And once you have experienced this, it's like you open a tap. It's like this ability to relate to the world in this way, beyond the physical, starts to flow and spread into your life. And this experience is definitely worth living. If you're curious about my courses and my programs, everything is on my website, intuitioncoaching.sandirabelia.com. I hope to see you there.